Hi, welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And today we're reviewing the Raw from the 18th of May. And you may be wondering why I've got lipstick down my face. That's because I lost the bet for our predictions of Payback. Because this is the first Raw after Payback. And it didn't look like much, as you can see.
Oh yeah, you can probably see the bronzer now.
Yeah, there's bronzer everywhere. Lipstick. Ashley didn't aim very well.
No. Basically, I had to put her makeup on my eye shot. Considering, I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, we didn't do any eyes because we was afraid that she'd poke my eye out.
Yeah,
And
we're safe on this show.
We're safe. PG. We're not.
We're
we
not.
say the C word.
Have you seen our forfeit for Elimination Chamber?
Stripping.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Only happens once.
Yes. Every forfeit only happens once.
And as Matt said, do you know how to pixelate? No, we don't. Anyway, on with the review.
Lord. Yeah. So Triple H and Stephanie arrive onto the show, as they always do on a Raw. They kick it off. And brag about Seth Rollins being what they thought they would be in the future. And that Roman Reigns and Dean need to go to the back of the line. And there's the cloth on the podium, and it's the Intercontinental Championship. And they say about how Daniel Bryan was a quitter, but the show must go on. And they need someone who's a good champion. Sheamus comes out and says they don't need an Elimination Chamber, because obviously there's going to be a match for the vacant Intercontinental Championship at Elimination Chamber. And he says he's the one who injured Daniel Bryan and put it on the shelf, so he deserves it.
In a sense, true.
It is true, yeah. Kind of a good point, he did.
Yeah, very valid.
Ryback comes out.
Can I just say I'm getting bored of heel Sheamus?
Oh yeah, it's the same one.
Yeah,
really.
It's repetitive.
So Ryback comes out and says Sheamus should leave the little guys alone. It's like, come on, Ryback, look at you. Why are you being such a dick? Stephanie cuts them off, says you could prove themselves. They can both prove themselves as worthy champions in the Elimination Chamber. But as far as tonight, they can have a match right now. Because every authority interruption ends with a match right now.
You can have a match right now.
So Sheamus vs Ryback. I wasn't into this match.
Was anyone?
I don't know. I would have gone and made a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I really would have if I weren't doing this.
I'd have gone to the concession stand if I watched it live.
Yeah, I'm just going to the toilet.
Like a cameraman, just put the camera on the floor. Fuck it. No one else needs to see it.
No, I don't. Basically, Sheamus wins for a brogue kick. And the match wasn't interesting. It was lacking, really. And they completely forgot about the Bray Wyatt feud. They completely forgot about the Dolph Ziggler feud.
That happens with every Bray Wyatt feud.
Yeah,
they get forgotten about.
Yeah. But it's like, seeing as Payback was the night before, they completely forgot about those two feuds. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins walks into the authorities office, and he's in a suit, and he's got champagne, and he's gloating about how he won last night. But then Dean Ambrose comes along. This was actually a really good segment. I enjoyed this segment. And says Rollins didn't beat him last night because he actually pinned Randy Orton. And if he recalls rightly, Seth lost the last time they had a match, which he did. Ambrose says he'll grant Rollins a match at Elimination Chamber for the title, because, you know, he'll do him a favour. Ambrose will do Rollins a favour by giving him that match.
So you can have the privilege of wrestling me
for the championship. And then Triple H says it's up to Kane. So
surely it's up to Triple H.
So Kane and Stephanie walk away. And Kane says it's Rollins' decision. And Rollins says no and goes away. And Ambrose starts harassing Kane, basically, saying he's a lapdog. And he used to be a demon, but now he's a butler. Kane says, "Oh, you're in a match against Bray Wyatt." I'm like, for fuck's sake. Okay. And then Dean's reaction was brilliant. He said, "Okay, thanks." And he's like, "You shouldn't be drinking on the job." And then walked out. It really made me laugh. I was like, this is good. I like
But
Dean.
even Dean went like, "Oh no, not Bray Wyatt again," or "Oh my old fool."
No, he's like, "Okay, thanks." Okay. Neville comes out for an interview with Renee. Oh, I don't know.
Why?
But he gets cut off by Bo Dallas. And he says Neville's career is looking up. But he doesn't believe that.
Funny thing is, Bo Dallas went up before Neville, but now Neville's pushed more than Bo Dallas.
They didn't push Bo Dallas right though.
No.
Neville says he beat Bo Dallas to start his record-breaking NXT Championship reign. But then Bo is like, I'm fed up of talking, so he tries to punch him. But Neville avoids it and throws Bo Dallas outside. But then Bad News Barrett decides to appear.
Just don't get involved, Barrett. Just don't.
I'm so sick of seeing Bad News Barrett versus Neville. But we had Bad News Barrett versus Neville. You know, and Neville's injured. His knee's injured, so the match isn't as good as it normally would be.
Still did well though.
It was quite short as well, but Bad News Barrett hits with a bull hammer to win. And then Bo Dallas runs in and attacks Neville's knee, and he slams it against the ring post twice, and then does his victory run, I think. And then JB was like, why is he doing a victory lap? He hasn't won anything. It really made me laugh. It made me chuckle, and it was good to see Bo Dallas back doing his thing, because he's been a bit like kept behind the scenes.
Yeah, he was just doing like house shows and the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Not the Royal Rumble, the
Instagram stuff.
No, the one that
Main event
that we can't pronounce. The statue thing. The big show one.
Oh, but a Royal Memorial.
That it was in that.
So then Rusev comes out and says there's no Lana tonight. And he didn't quit. He did quit. He's Bulgarian now. He quit the Russian way, basically. And he says he beat Bina. Beat Bina. He beat Cena so bad that he passed out.
Bina's a new wrestler. Turned up only for payback.
You missed out who didn't watch it.
Bina
was good. Lana made him quit because she's weak, and he wants a rematch. But then Lana comes out, and basically Rusev dumps her. And then he leaves, basically. And Lana's just really forlorn in the ring. Like, oh no, this is my life now. Then we have Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt. I was quite surprised it was so early on in the Raw, to be honest. No mention of their feud whatsoever.
Not even by the commentators. Not like, oh yeah, they have a history of wrestling. Oh, they had an ambulance match one time. Didn't they headline a pay-per-view?
Yeah, they did.
They fucking headlined a pay-per-view. Was it?
TLC.
They headlined TLC.
And no one seems to remember.
No, it's just like Christmas, people.
Yeah.
No, TLC, tables, ladders, chairs instead. Right. Go back to our greatest hits.
That pay-per-view was a challenge. I couldn't say stairs. Chairs. Look at our bloopers, you'll see what I mean.
But Christmas was quite a good time for filming.
It was.
We were upstairs, everything was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so no mention whatsoever. Why?
Yeah.
Someone explain that.
It was really annoying.
Like they like to go, oh yeah, John Cena, Randy Orton, 10-year feud, but they can't remember something that happened at Christmas.
Yeah. So true. And the match was okay until J&J Security and Seth come out, which really annoyed me. I was like, this match was fine without, why do they need that interference? Can we just not? I really don't want Bray to be caught up in the authority stuff. It just doesn't match his character at all. But they actually help Bray win. Because they attack Dean when the ref's not looking. And Bray wins with Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail. Yeah. So it's a bit shit that J&J Security seem to interfere in not only authority matches, but every single match pretty much now. Kind of irritating. Then we had a tag team championship match, which was quite exciting, seeing as we had one the night before, because of obviously what Xavier Woods did. And Xavier Woods got banned from ringside because of it. So Titus Cesaro versus New Day, which was obviously Big E and Kofi. And it was actually a really good match. I really enjoyed this match. They kept up their like good moves and stuff, but I was waiting for Xavier to appear. Like I was waiting on the edge.
Yeah.
And they actually did have I think they had about 10 minutes, didn't they?
Something like that.
But then it got kind of really annoying because Xavier Woods actually does come out and he causes a disqualification thing, I think.
Yeah.
And then the Lucha Dragons come out and they take New Day out with a dropkick. Then Los Matadores and Ascension come out.
And it's just like some kind of mess.
Yeah, and then Primetime Players come out and they're on top and clear the whole entire ring. And you're just sitting there like, what? Why? Primetime Players haven't done anything.
Yeah, they literally just come out and like, yeah,
we won. And even the crowd seemed a bit confused. I don't think it's just me, but the crowd was just like,
confused.
they're doing their millions of dollars things and everyone was just like, what?
Well, the thing is, they've done all these things with the Primetime Players, like they've had them side videos and they've forgotten about them for like last month. Yeah. And now they're here again.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about you.
It's like Primetime Players haven't even wrestled in like a year.
No.
They beat the Ascension and then fuck off basically for a bit. Had a few videos, took the piss out of a few people and then came in then.
This doesn't make sense really.
No. It's weird.
I don't know how cutting promos gets you a title shot, but hey.
But apparently it does.
Yeah. So then we had the Open Challenge for John Cena. And he goes on quite a bit too much. Like I like it when he just says you know just do this, but he doesn't. He has to talk about
Rusev and shit.
Yeah. We all know what happened. Rusev spoke about it earlier.
It's all
yeah. We got millions of fucking replays. I mean we don't need to keep seeing it. So then he's like the champ is hitting here and if you want some come get some. You want some? Come get some. And then Kevin Owens comes out. How exciting.
Get out Kevin Owens.
And I was like, I quite like, we were saying that it's good they're bringing out NXT guys on, someone like Neville. It's good to see those type of guys coming out and showing what they've got. And John Cena introduced him, it's Kevin Owens, NXT champion. And Owens comes back with the greatest comeback. He's like, everyone knows who I am already. You don't need to introduce me. I thought that was the best thing he could have said. Like, he's not timid. He's from NXT and he's like owning WWE already.
Do you know what it is though? He's not shy about what he wants to say, but he comes across so polite when he does it.
Yeah,
and I think that's what it's really good about his character.
It's confidence, not arrogance.
Yeah.
It's such a fine line, but he's not arrogant at all. He's just very confident.
But you can tell he's heel as well.
It's so really good. And he's not childish about how he's heel either. Like people get really confused with being heel and childish. He doesn't. He does it perfectly. And he says basically, Cena, you didn't hurt Sami Zayn. I already did it. Stop trying to take the credit for injuring Sami Zayn because I injured Sami Zayn. And then Cena's like, I'm going to offer you some veteran advice. But Owens cuts him off and laughs in his face and has been like, I may not have been in the WWE for as long as you, but I've been doing this longer than you have. You just got lucky. And I was just like, oh, this is amazing. This is brilliant.
Owens is the real best.
Someone needs to put Cena in his place, and this is the person to do it. Owens says Cena doesn't. Cena says he'll, you may come out here, you won't face me because basically he's like, I'm not here for the open challenge. I'll fight you when I want to fight you.
Yeah.
Cena's like, well, you look like a scared kid. He's about to crack his pants, right? But he doesn't. That's the thing. Kevin Owens doesn't look scared.
He looks so calm and just like, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. Owens is like, I already have my prize, and that's the NXT title. He doesn't need the US Championship. Owens then does the pop-up powerbomb. He then he does it out of nowhere as well. It's really quick. I didn't see it coming. Yeah. Powerbomb. He then stands on the US Championship while holding up his NXT one. Yeah. And it was really good.
Pretty damn decent.
For a fucking talking segment, it got me excited.
And a segment with John Cena. Like, Kevin Owens is owning it at the moment.
He is the bomb.
And he's just got signed by WWE.
Yeah.
So
excellent. Yeah. I'm so glad that happened. Apparently he wasn't meant to, but because everyone's like reacted so well to him, they're like, we have to sign you now. In immediate effect, you're on the roster.
Really? Wow.
But that's because everyone has reacted to him so well. Like everyone is blowing up about Kevin Owens. No one's talking about Dean Ambrose and Seth anymore. Everyone's just talking about Kevin Owens, and he has literally stolen the show. Seriously has.
Especially because how everyone was like, oh, Neville's amazing 2 weeks ago. And now it's just like, fuck off, Neville Owens is it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Really good. I'm so proud of Kevin Owens.
But he's such a simple character as well. You don't need all this.
You don't need all the gimmick. No. You just need a likeable personality. And even though he's heel, you like him.
It's the charisma. Yeah. He owns it. He knows what he's doing.
He does.
It's good.
It is good.
I like it.
And the thing is, he talks with confidence, and that's something Roman Reigns can't do, and that's why I don't like him. He talks really.
Makes you nervous, doesn't it?
He does make you nervous because he's nervous. You can feel it.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work.
But that's what I was saying about like a few weeks ago. I was like, all these new wrestlers coming up, they're all high flyers.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens ain't. He's what we need.
Yeah.
He's what we need.
But at the
right
same
now.
time, he can throw himself around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, brilliant. Like Bray kind of can as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But
you need to have the level of balance, and you can't
not,
have too many high flyers.
Yeah, because they're all high flyers at the moment, and we need Kevin Owens basically.
Yeah, we
so
do.
it's very exciting.
So we had Dolph Ziggler versus Stardust, which was a really random match.
It was, wasn't it?
I don't really understand why it was. It wasn't long, to be fair.
Are we trying to keep Stardust relevant?
I think they're trying to. They need to get rid of this gimmick. It's not working.
It was, and it's not now.
No, they're not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
They're not. They need to promo him a bit and do some weird shit with him.
Yeah, if they did something with it, makes sense.
It's just a joke at the moment, really. But Dolph's obviously injured, so it's not going to be a long match.
Yeah.
But Dolph hits with a zigzag and wins. Then Michael Cole interviews him, which is really random. I don't know why this happened.
It's all about Dolph at the moment.
It is all about Dolph. And Dolph said he bust himself open at Payback. He'll do anything to win. And it's a shame he lost against Sheamus, but he's past that now. He's like, we'll just brush it under the carpet.
Yeah.
And then Cole's like, you are the final competitor that's just been added to the Intercontinental Championship match at Elimination Chamber.
And again.
And he's like, his reaction was so forced that it made me like cringe. He's like, oh my god, Michael, that's the best news ever. I'll get this done to me 20 times over if I have to win. And it was just so over the top. I was like, you already knew you were in it. Like, come on.
The thing is, it's the same people going for the Intercontinental.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's the cogs.
Yeah, the
That's what it
cogs.
is.
So Lana comes out and kisses Dolph, which was really awkward and horrible. And as I said in another video, Adam Rose and Rosa can do it better, and even that's terrible.
And that's the awkward situation.
Yeah. And the crowd got a bit mad, so she does it again. And I was like, oh, do we have to see this again?
Why is the crowd going mad over
I don't know. Then Rusev comes out and attacks Dolph and screams at Lana some more. So all Rusev does now is scream at Lana.
Yeah.
But she slaps him. That was a good slap.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fucking... You could probably hear it as well.
Yeah.
He gets angry, but then Dolph hits him with a zigzag from behind, and they leave together, hand in hand. And Rusev's very angry. That's good. Then we had Luke Harper and Eric Rowan versus Fandango and Zack Ryder. Very random match.
Yeah. It's just that Zack Ryder came out of nowhere.
Yeah, back again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. I weren't interested in this because I knew the winners were going to be Ryder.
Yeah.
No, Harper and Rowan.
But Zack Ryder did quite a good job when he was in there.
He did.
He
He
did
do a good job. Ryder, I like Ryder.
Yeah, he's never
good.
there.
He needs to be there more. I think he needs to put a push.
That'll put him down to NXT.
I'm
shine out of all of them, I reckon.
I'm going to jump ahead of Raw. Sorry, guys. But he answers the open challenge on next week's Raw.
What is it?
Can I just say, he did a fucking amazing job.
Really?
I was seriously impressed.
Nice.
He was better than Stardust and R-Truth together.
Really?
He held his own against Cena. I thought he was going to win at one point.
Really?
He was amazing. I was like, whoa, why are we hiding Zack Ryder?
Yeah.
Put him out there.
That's what I want though. I kind of want a whole big kind of someone really unknown or just not pushed to come in and beat Cena
Just
out of
like-
nowhere.
We just need a bit of a shuffle.
Yeah.
And focus needs to be put on different people rather than the same 4 or 5.
I think that's why I'm liking that open challenge at the moment.
Yeah.
We did say it might get boring, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
It is literally getting better. They're bringing out NXT. I mean, look what's happened to Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn came in and got a great reaction. You've got like Zack Ryder coming in. It's just
You're getting to see what people can do.
Yeah.
Even though John Cena is winning them all, that's fair enough. But you're getting to see.
John Cena's getting them the airtime.
Yeah.
That they're not going to get anywhere else.
Yeah.
And like I said, like Intercontinental is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like
It's the same 6.
it is the same 6 people just turning, alternating, and then someone else comes in and someone leaves, but it's the same person that's come in and gone out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm bored of this shit.
Yeah.
Something else, please.
But yeah, this tag team match. Rowan hits the full Nelson and wins. And that's basically it, to be honest.
It was obvious they were going to win.
But yeah, Zack Ryder did a good job. Fandango not so much. He wasn't really in it, was he?
Do you think Luke Harper are going to somehow get into the tag match?
I don't know. I hope they get a purpose though. I was quite excited for them to come back as a team, but they haven't really done anything.
No.
Stephanie runs into the Bellas backstage, and she asks Brie to stay backstage during the Divas Championship match because there's a match coming up, Nikki versus Naomi on Raw, for the championship. But Stephanie says Brie has been affected by Daniel's departure, and she doesn't want her to be a distraction, and she says she needs therapy. So then Nikki heads to the ring on her own, and Brie doesn't go out, which is good. I'm glad Brie's not there. I can't deal with her going, come on, Nikki! I can't deal with it. Then had Naomi with Tamina versus Nikki Bella. I was very disappointed with this match because as Nikki was about to win, Tamina just come in and super kicked her. We don't need more distraction in the match or interference.
I feel like every match
it's interfered or something.
It's really weird watching NXT with no one interrupt.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like, where's the interruption? Where is it?
This isn't normal.
No, and then as Tamina and Naomi are about to attack Nikki, Paige comes out. She's returned. I wasn't happy to see her.
I was just like, oh,
I was getting used to her not being there.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about her, to be honest. It's like, oh, she's back. Yeah.
And
bearing in mind, we thought Paige was brilliant at one point.
Yeah, she's not boring me now. She goes to save Paige, but then as Nikki goes to pick up her championship, she does the rampage on Nikki, and she like celebrates really that she's beat everyone up. There's a mixed reaction to Paige when she did that though. There's some people booing, some people cheering. Yeah,
because people do like Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
So
she's a likeable character. I'm starting to like warm up to her. I just didn't like the whole way she got into the like.
It was the Bella versus Bella thing.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Rubbed everyone the wrong way.
Yeah.
But
if they'd done this at the beginning,
Nikki can hold her own.
She can.
She just doesn't.
She didn't
hold her back.
Yeah, Brie does.
But I think Nikki went out to prove herself as well. So.
From all the backlash she got, which is good. That's what she needs to do. Whereas I feel like Brie's kind of done the opposite.
Brie's like, my husband's here, it's not him.
Well, no, she's kind of gone opposite. Like, oh, I've got so much bad press, I'm just not bothered now.
Yeah.
Like, she's kind of gone opposite, where she's not really trying anymore. Anyway, Renee catches up with Kevin Owens. We see him just finishing talking to Triple H, shaking hands. And Kevin Owens says he'll fight John Cena at Elimination Chamber. I feel like there's something that just decided on that night, though.
Do you think?
I feel like they saw the reaction to it all and thought, that's it, that's going to be the match.
Do you think?
Because, like, they never said, when, like, Kevin Owens was out there, he never said it's going to be, he just said, I have a match on my own terms. He could have said at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
at that moment.
True.
But all of a sudden, Renee's there, and it's like, okay, let's do this. I feel like it's a very spot-on decision. It's like Rollins winning at WrestleMania. That was, like, literally lastminute.com.
Yeah.
So I feel like they do that sometimes. But, and he said he'll do the same to Cena as he'll do to Sami Zayn on NXT TakeOver. So they're plugging that. And then we've got the main event, which is the Architect of a Dream segment. This is Seth Rollins' Architect of a Dream because he's a future. That is his name.
Yeah.
So they had like a segment for him.
Yeah, ceremony kind of shit thing is stupid.
I didn't realise this was actually a ceremony. I thought they were just calling him Architect of a Dream. And then I realised, this is actually a thing. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
I forgot about this. This was so
It was so cringe, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Triple H and they were out there first, and they introduced Steph, and they're all clapping in the ring, like, oh, we love Steph so much. And they praise him for his accomplishments, being a good champion, and Kane is asked to speak. And he's like, I'm glad you're still champion.
I feel like they were just a little short staffed that night.
Yeah,
let's just do something else.
And, you know, Rollins is like, is that all you can say? And then Kane's like, I've got actually a clip I put together for you, Seth.
Yeah.
Obviously, he never puts it together, right?
No.
But they show this really cringy clip of Seth being amazing. But then Dean comes out and cuts it all off.
Thank you, Dean.
And Dean's like, I want a title match and I won't take no for an answer, which is what people need to start doing.
Yeah.
Stephanie says, well, you haven't earned it. And she says to Rollins, go and get Ambrose. And so Rollins is like, okay then. So he like goes over there and they start trading punches, but Dean's getting on top of Rollins quite a bit.
Yeah.
So then J.J. go over and he fights them off and suplexes Rollins onto the outside, which is really painful. It was really painful. And then J.J. are whipped into the barricade, and Dean's doing quite well. But then Ambrose whips Rollins into the commentary table, and then he pulls off this cloak, and there's cinder blocks there, which obviously
they're always there.
Everyone's like, oh my god, like, you know he's not going to do it, but everyone just kind of went a bit mad for it. They're like, oh my god, cinder blocks. And Stephanie did an over the top reaction, like, no, don't do it. And he puts like, because obviously I didn't explain this properly, but Dean then put Steph's head onto the cinder blocks and his foot on top of Steph's head. I was like, you got to give me a title match, or I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. So then Stephanie's like, don't do it, like really over the top.
It was like screaming. It was like Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, it was.
And Stephanie don't do it as good.
No, it was really horrible.
Do you know what? I don't like Stephanie when she screams like that.
No,
I don't like her. I quite like Stephanie. I don't like her when she does that.
no. But then she's like, fine, you get the title shot. Just let him go. So,
We got a match.
Then they come over and Mercury and Noble are back on their feet, so they kind of fight Ambrose and they get him into the ring. So basically Dean's all cornered and Kane choke slams him. Tries to, but Dean does his flip through the ropes, clotheslines him. And then just as he's about to do Dirty Deeds, Rollins sneaks in and does a pedigree, another really bad one, FYI.
Yes, fucking awful.
And that ends the show.
Ended it on fucking awful pedigree.
It's a horrible move. He needs to practice that way more than he does. But for the Raw after Payback, it wasn't good.
No.
Because they kind of forgot about everything that's already been done in the
They've
past.
gone, shit, we've got Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Let's just focus on that. I mean, the only good thing was Dean getting that title match and starting up with Steph and Dean feud was the best thing they could have done for both of them, really.
Yeah.
But the rest of Raw just is not focused.
No.
They only focus on the authority stuff and nothing else, and that's what I'm starting to get pissed off about, because it's getting boring.
And the thing is, it's been nearly a year since Survivor Series. We've got to have another authority versus something.
It can't be. I just can't take it. I'm hoping that the authority break up soon, which I think they're gonna. I think they're on their way out. By SummerSlam, I reckon they'll be gone, because apparently Triple H is going to face Steph anyway, so it must be on its way out soon. It's going to start breaking down. And
unless Survivor Series ends up Team Steph's thing with what
could do. It'd be weird to see Steph face again, though.
Yeah.
It'd be very weird. I'm used to seeing
I'm
him
not even sure he can do face.
I know, I couldn't imagine it. It'd be very weird.
Then again, we compare him to Punk sometimes. Punk could do it really well.
Yeah, and he was a good heel as well.
Oh, Punk's amazing. Yeah.
So I would say a 2 for that Raw. It wasn't
pretty abysmal.
Yeah, it wasn't that good, especially for the one after Payback.
Yeah.
Because people normally do I'll do the pay-per-view and then maybe the Raw after, and then leave it for a month. But it's just. So 2. But
We did that then. We're all caught up nearly. We've got
almost
a week and a bit to catch up with. Hope to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, retweet, retumble. Hope you enjoy all these videos that we've uploaded today. Follow us, retweet, retumble, messages. I've said it all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.